Hey, it's Jordan. How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself? This comes from a Stoic philosopher, but it applies to the modern world today. One of the themes that I've noticed when getting on calls with people lately is they know what they're doing isn't fulfilling them. It's leaving them in a rut, leaving them feeling depressed, and they need to do something different, but they can't find the courage to go after what will fulfill them. They know that it's going to be scary, it's going to be terrifying, it's going to be overwhelming for a little bit, for a temporary feeling of, I don't like this, okay, it's okay. The mind is so scared. And so what do we do when we can't change our story? When we don't demand the best for ourselves? When we know a path is better than the one we're on, but we don't take it? Well, I would say the first place to start is regulating your nervous system. When our nervous system is balanced, we have much more control over the story that we tell ourselves and the story that we're writing. Because when we're a victim to our own body, when we're a victim to our being, of course, what we're going to project out into the world is going to be a victim of our environment. We can't control our nervous system, so we feel like we can't control our lives. And I'm here to tell you, start with your nervous system. I have a bunch of videos on here about how to do that, and it's a whole niche of videos that are coming online because people realize the value and importance of getting to a neutral state, getting balanced. And if you want help with that, I offer that one-on-one coaching. Please reach out. I do the first 30 minutes is free, and we can see where you're at and where you want to be. If you have some individual questions, you can book that on my website. So once we balance our nervous system, whether we're in fight or flight and we need to calm down, or we're in freeze and we need to come up, or we're in fawn and we need to set some boundaries, whatever dysregulation we find ourselves in, we get back to the regular state, and then follow what lights you up, follow your excitement, follow something that only your imagination could comprehend. Because if you couldn't imagine it, it wouldn't be in your field. It wouldn't be in the quantum soup that you're in. All of your dreams and aspirations are there for a reason, no matter how wild and impossible it seems. Another theme that I've seen lately is people don't realize their potential. You are born leaders. You are born visionaries. You are here to usher in a new earth, or you wouldn't be watching this channel. You have so much potential to be the guiding light for others. That's why I started this channel. I want to empower people to step into their own roles, to connect to their soul and light up this world. This world could be heaven on earth if we all came together and realize that as a collective, rather than focusing on all the greed and the selfishness and all the escapism, all these lower frequencies that we stay stuck in. It's not helping anybody. If you're just wasting your life, you're just not going to help the person next to you. How is that going to help somebody that needs your story? That's somebody that needs you to share your gifts. If you refuse to share your gifts, how are the younger generation that's coming in right now, how are they going to learn? You have to be the example for them and yourself. And not because you want some external result. It's because it just feels so much better to be your authentic, true self. To be free from all the gunk, the mental gunk and the stuff that we get stuck in our bodies, all these emotions and feelings that aren't processed. It just constricts us, and it makes us feel small, and it makes us feel like we aren't worthy of being these great beings, these leaders and visionaries that we're born to be. So this is your reminder. Demand the best for yourself. You could say, I don't have any money. I can't demand the best for myself. It costs nothing to go for a walk. It costs nothing to meditate. It costs nothing to do some push-ups and some squats. It costs nothing to visualize the most impossible dream coming true. All that is free. You can do that every day and change the trajectory of your whole life. You are just making excuses. So many people come up with excuses of why they can't do things rather than justifying the reason why they can do it. There is nothing holding you back. Even if you're in prison, locked up behind bars, and somehow you got a phone and you're watching this video, you still have the ability to affect everyone around you. And on the quantum level, you can affect the frequency of the collective. Your story matters, and it continues from lifetime to lifetime. All the work that you put in, you bring it to the next life. All the awakening in your consciousness, you bring that to the next life. You're not going to bring your house or your car or your money, none of that stuff, but you will bring your consciousness, and it will dictate where you want to go depending on the lessons you learned. So I hope that was a little kick in the butt for you to demand the best for yourself. If you are feeling lost or confused or stuck, please reach out to me. I coach one-on-one sessions. The first session is free. The first 30 minutes is free. If you have something you want to ask me, jordanjdragon.com. We'll dive into unlocking your genius, learning about your relationships, and unlocking your prosperity. All these things are in your DNA. They are part of the package of being human, and you deserve to demand the best for yourself and unlock these gifts that are waiting to be fulfilled, waiting to be shared with the world. We need your gifts. So